Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NWBO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that today the price underwent a very nice bounce. I mean, when you consider where the price was to where it ultimately closed right here, sure, the overall day was rough, but as far as this bounce is concerned, this thing was very, very solid, which leads to a very valid question of, hey, is this bounce the start of something bigger? Or in other words, does this bounce have some sort of genuine power behind it? Or is it just a dead cat bounce? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single area. And that area on the chart is all about 18 cents. Why is 18 cents so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that if this bounce is actually a bounce with true power, well, the price is going to keep on bouncing. Or in other words, the price is going to make progress forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if this is an actual bounce, the price is going to keep on bouncing, because if the price were to go back to where it was, that wouldn't be a bounce. That would be a contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about 18 cents. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what would that be doing to the price at that point in time? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of this range where the price was when things were looking really, really nasty on the day. Whereas let's say something like this happens where the price does pull back a little bit more, but then history repeats itself, because I mean, it's already bounced off this area once, but it does it a few more times and then starts to head back up. So what would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that low right down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, now the price is starting to make progress in the upwards direction. The stair steps are progressing forward. And in this case, I'm defining and quantifying the statement, make progress, as 18 cents. So 18 cents is very important tomorrow as far as kind of gauging whether or not this current bounce has any sort of genuine power behind it. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, keep an eye on the purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. That'll be the overall level of resistance. But in my opinion right now, breaking levels of resistance, not the top priority. Top priority, just go through healthy consolidation and start building higher bases, because if this is a true bounce, then that's what it's all about, building higher bases and making progress forward. So we'll see what happens with it tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.